First of all, I'd like to thank the Neighborhood Coalition for setting up this forum. I'd like to thank my fellow candidates here for showing up this evening. And more importantly, I'd like to thank the community for coming out tonight so that you can meet us and we can share our views about the important educational issues that we have before us in District 2. Again, my name is Ana Marie Montañez. The budget had come out from LA Unified that called for a full elimination of adult ed. They wanted to know what they could do to help save their programs and save their school. We did some research and found other groups of like-minded teachers and students who we developed a coalition with. We went and we met with different elected officials who garnered support for our cause and gave us ideas on what to do. However, we also met with the office of our school board president, who did not have the time to meet with our students, which left them disheartened and very upset, thinking that their views and their ideas were not important. It was at that point that I personally realized, looking at the disappointment in my students' eyes, that I needed to be a part of the solution to the problems and the challenges that face LA Unified. I know I have the education. I have a bachelor's from USC. I have a master's in education, and I am currently finishing the final stages of my doctorate degree in education as well. But more importantly, I have worked in the community for over 20 years. I've worked at local schools, I've worked with parents, I've worked with students, and I know the challenges and the important issues that are facing our students. I pride myself in being an advocate, of teaching my students to be advocates for themselves, and I couldn't wholeheartedly go forward without being an advocate for them, which is why I stand before you as a candidate for District 2 for LAUSD School Board, and I respectfully ask for your support.
Thank you. And I'm Michelle Hope Walker. And again, I thank everyone for coming out. Of course, everyone here, I think you did an excellent greeting. As you all know, I'm here to empower. Because, you know, I got tired. You know, when you get tired and sick and tired of being sick and tired, I got tired. I said, this don't make no sense. We come to these meetings, folks don't want to listen to us. Monica turn her back or just walk out. And you know, it doesn't make any sense. We put you up there. So when we put you up there, we can vote you out. And we can replace you. So this thing of getting up there, thinking that you all power, all knowing, and I know, it's a money thing. It's a money thing. But see, y'all, we're going to follow that money, and we're going to find out what's what. I keep telling you, research, follow the money. Because when you follow that money, you see who's giving to whose campaign, you're going to see why on that board they making them decisions. It's okay to make decisions going to help our kids, because we're for all of our kids graduating, all of our kids. And the things what they've done to the parents, don't even listen to the parents. Hello, no parents, no kids, no board, no job, no nothing, nada, okay? No dinero, no nothing. So, hello, parents, empowering parents. But you know what? I started out empowering the parents, and the parents are to keep these, you know, parents, no students, no schools. But you know what I'm learning throughout the community as I'm going, speaking in the community, and as I'm at the boards, I'm learning everybody getting disrespected. They disrespect each other on the board. I'm like, this has got to change. So I'm running because it's time for a change. It's time for us to empower ourselves, speak up. It's not about what you got, what board you on, how much money you raise. It's about the vote. Everybody get out and vote, because then we can't complain, because then we put them up there. So it's about the vote, and I'm running because I'm tired, and I know we got to get up and we got to do something. I come from education, standing up and empowering people. I'm Michelle Hope Walker. Make sure you vote for me.
Good evening, I'm Isabel Vasquez. Thank you to the forum organizers. John, thank you. My cousin Chava came to the center until he passed away. We have great resources. East LA Skills Center next door in Plaza de la Raza. I love this community. I've been a part of this community. My family moved to Los Angeles in 1968 from the Imperial Valley. I'm the 8th of 10 children, farm working background. We came to Los Angeles looking for a better life. I've been part of LA Unified School District family ever since we moved to Los Angeles. I've been a student worker. LAUSD gave me my first job, an education aide, bilingual, classroom teacher, a parent involvement coordinator. I worked with a school board member, and I also worked as an administrator for the Division of Adult and Career Education. Once again, I am a classroom teacher, and I am running because public education is in danger of extinction, and we have to do something about it. LAUSD served as an anchor in my life personally, as a stabilizing force. It helped me move forward when we had problems in my family. It gave me an opportunity to move forward My son Camilo went to local schools. He went to Huntington Drive, Griffith Middle School, Humphreys Elementary School. He graduated from Bravo High School. Our schools and the people who work in our schools deserve leadership that respects them, that honors the labor agreements, that respects people who dedicate their lives to serving students and who truly represent the students we are here to serve. And that's why I'm running. If you go to the back, you'll see that 20 years ago, I was part of the Rodriguez fight to equalize funding for low-income communities. John and I worked at Hoover Elementary School at the same time, and I expect to earn your support. I am here to learn from you. What is it that you want from the new leadership in LAUSD? Vote for Isabel Vasquez.
My name is Robert D. Skills. I'm a social justice writer, and I'm a public education advocate. And people that know me, because I'm not a politician, I'm not a person that's involved with the same circle that Monica Garcia is. I'm actually out in the streets involved in the struggle. You see, I'm a founding member of the Southern California Immigration Coalition, and we fought against, we fought for immigrant rights, we fought for light driver's licenses for immigrants, we fought against the Minutemen and the Klansmen. I'm one of the people that have been involved in all of the major education activisms that we've seen in the last 15 years. When the hunger strikes were being done, I was there supporting the hunger strikers. When we occupied LAUSD last year, I was one of the people sleeping on the sidewalk, as well as my friend Abelardo, demanding educational justice in this district, because we have a district and we have board members that are unconcerned with the constituents here. There's a reason why the board member that's currently serving this district isn't here, and it's because they're not concerned with the people that live in this district. They're not concerned with the issues that face us. And we're facing some very serious issues right now in our district. Privatization, an increase of standardized tests. They just brought in some new standardized tests to tie teacher evaluations to their standardized test scores. And I have a different vision for what education could look like in this city. And what we need people that are going to stand up to the real status quo, because we hear that said a lot about teachers and unions and stuff, but the real status quo is privatization, standardized tests, and corporations getting rich off of education. What we want to see community-based learning. We want to see project-based learning. We want to see bilingual education, and we want to see free voluntary reading. Stuff that's proven to work. I write for Schools Matter with Dr. Stephen Crash and Dr. Jim Horn and a lot of other very important people. And what I can tell you is we have the answers. We just need people willing to put them into practice. So.
Thank you for coming. Thank you to the candidates. When we started, we have only 2. Now we have 7. So that's good. The reason that I'm running for the school board is because our schools are under assault. Our students' education and the community is at stake. We need responsible leadership. We need responsible leadership that will actually bring hopes to this district and inspire our students and inspire the community. I have been a teacher for the past 17 years, and I'm the only teacher that has received the highest certification with the national board in the whole district. For the past 25 years of the history of the LAUSD board, not a single candidate has gone through that. So one of the reasons for me is to have a leadership that is responsible to the needs of our students and the community, that empower our teachers, not start blaming the teachers for the failure of the district. The district has never come to the schools and asked them for, what do you need? What can I do for you to make sure that you achieve the success of our students? So that's one of the reasons, that's my mission, and that's the vision that I have for this district. I want to change that. We need a new leadership for this district. I have been a teacher for the past 17 years, like I said, but I started in Washington Prep, where I met Marjorie Lamont. She was the principal that inspired me. I worked for her for 2 years. I helped her to be the first African-American from my school, Washington Prep, to be elected after she was, blamed for so many things that she didn't do. When she became a school board member, that's when I started with the inspiration that one day I will be doing the same, to help our Latino students in that school and the community. So I'm asking for your support, and I'm sure that if you decide to support me, I want to be that voice, and I want to bring those changes that we needed desperately in this district. Thank you for your support. Gracias.
Thank you, each and every one of you, for coming out tonight and listening to what we have to say. Thank you to LARCA for supporting this, for the Community Coalition for putting this on, and for the ones to come. If you go away with one thing this evening, if you go away with one thing, it's the importance of the democratic process. There's another election coming up before our election comes up. You need to go out and vote at that. You need to take a look at the propositions, and I'm going to ask you to vote on both of the ones that support school funding. We need that to happen. We need each and every one of you to bring 10 people with you to the polls to vote in that election, because that is the first most critical thing. The election to come, I am looking forward to hearing what you have to say. I'm looking forward to hearing what my colleagues up here on the stage have to say. And I'm looking forward to bringing that conversation forward to the community. My name is Scott Folsom. I've served on the Bond Oversight Committee in LAUSD for the last decade. And I can tell you that we did not build all of the schools that we built to be given away, privatized, to be given to charter operators, to be given to outside operators, to be given to people who are interested in making a buck, people who are interested in the bottom line, people who are interested in the high test. We built them to be schools to educate the young people, some of whom are here over working on their homework. We built them for the community and the future. And the future is not in any of those things. So, thank you. Again, my name is Scott Folsom. I look so forward to hearing from you and from my friends up here so that we can go forward and bring the truth and bring reality and bring progress to this district. Thank you very much.